Hey gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elle. I am the founder and leader of the Direction You Empowerment Dynasty, where we speak about all things that has you live your legacy unleashed, unlimited, and unafraid. I am absolutely thrilled to announce that my next book will be available for you by the 1st of December. It is titled The Little Book of Big Principles for Greatness. And the whole intention behind this book is to shift consciousness from one-dimensional goal setting to all-dimensional calibration to greatness. Greatness being who you truly are in your essence, so that you can start living life in a way that feels always inspirational, inspired, uplifted, joyful, and in flow. Gone are the days that we have to prove ourselves worthy of our desires. This is an old paradigm that's really built in a fear grid, and as consciousness has evolved, all of us have the opportunity right now in this world to evolve our consciousness to the grid of divine love. The chapter that I want to delve into a little bit for you today is the one on dedication, specifically dedication to your art, your craft, or what most people experience as their profession in this dimension. I'm going to say this as well. This is about understanding that your craft is a means to calibrate to your most evolved self. It's why when I'm with a client, I always feel goosebumps. I always start listening to the words that's coming through me and understanding that they are coming from an evolved part of myself that I don't always necessarily pay attention to. So when we start using our profession, our craft, our art that we are practicing as a means to evolve, as a means for us to connect to our most evolved self, that is when dedication really starts coming in. And we no longer say that, we have to work certain times of the day or certain days, or that it's taking us away from other people, because we understand that in the practice of our craft and our art, we are actually increasing our vibration, so that when we do then come into contact with those people that we love and hold dear in our lives, we bring our best selves to them. Now, I'm also going to say that this is about not being prey to the old paradigm of you have to work for a living and it has to be struggle and sacrifice. If your work is draining you, then the work that you need to be doing right now is the internal calibration to who you really have become and how that has evolved your profession. It's not about the title of your profession. It's not about the position in the company that you are holding. All of those are just excuses that keeps you out of calibrating to your greatness. You can be the cleaner in a company and still pulsate greatness. You can still be calibrated to the greatness within you. Putting jobs or positions on this hierarchical scheme of things is what has so many people lower their vibration because of the title that they're holding, instead of understanding that every single profession in this world is a collaboration of greatness, of evolution, of us as a society bringing gifts together. And we each have a unique gift. So when you start reading the book on greatness, I don't want you to have a picture in your head of what greatness should look like depicted by society. It is the greatness within you that I desire you to calibrate to, because that is who you are here to be. And when we can just get out of the ego game of having to need a specific title and start focusing on the art, the craft within the profession, within whatever it is that you are doing, and you start being the best version of yourself in that, that is when greatness is coming through you, and everybody gets to be uplifted in your presence. So where are you finding yourself at this stage with regards to your profession? I want you to start paying attention to the stories you're telling yourself and everybody else with regards to your craft, your art, your profession. And if that is not lifting you up, if that's not energizing you, you need to start changing your stories, or you need to start getting real with the fact that you are doing something that's not your true calling, that's not your true art to align with your greatness. I'm not saying calling in terms of, oh my God, this is the only thing that you can be. What if there were no job titles? What is the art, the craft that you would be dedicated to practicing every single day? And more importantly, who would you be as that person when you're filled with pride, when you're filled with grounded certainty that this is how you get to contribute to the world, and you do it in a way that makes you feel absolutely sensationally amazing? It's time for us to live from joy, my friend. And we live from joy when we start changing the stories that we have been handed down from generation to generation on the fear grid, and elevate ourselves to the divine love grid that we all have access to at this time. And this is when we start living unafraid. This is the work that I do with people. I hear so many people still talking about you have to live out of your comfort zone. You have to do things that literally makes you want to vomit with fear, and then feel that fear and do it anyway. That is old paradigm speech, and all that energy that is being used in overcoming fear, in suppressing fear, in bullshitting our way through fear, in faking it till we make it. I'm not judging it. I used to do that as well. But all that energy that's being expended against fear, fighting yourself really, oh my God, when you start putting that into your actual desired creative efforts, everything in your life changes. If you want to get your hands on a copy of my book, drop me a comment down below and you'll be put on the VIP list. The book is due for release within the next 2 weeks. I'm so excited to get this book to you before Christmas, because this book will change your legacy. With that, have an amazing day further, my friend, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next week. And don't forget, we get to live our legacies unleashed, unlimited, and unafraid. Cheers.